Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I found a very interesting article, actually more than one, reported by various media outlets regarding a Russian colonel who, if you ever watched Vladimir Putin going around and visiting places, you would see behind him a person with a briefcase. Actually, there's not only one person with one briefcase. There are some others with briefcases behind or around. But one briefcase carries the nuclear codes for the Russian arsenal, where Putin can access in case of an emergency. Now, the other ones with other briefcases, that's not for nuclear codes. That's for something else that they carry inside in case things get out of hand. Also, you might notice people with umbrellas being sunny outside, and those umbrella are again not for the raindrops, are for other kind of drops to take care of stuff. So let's get into this article. It's a very interesting article, I thought. Comes from the one that I'm particularly going to read is from the Sun, S-U-N, the U.S. Sun. It's a Romanian sun, it's a US sun, it's a French sun. We all have a sun somewhere. And this is the title. It comes from yesterday, 22nd of June, 2022. A secretive colonel who carried the Russian president's nuclear codes has been found shot at his home. It was reported. Secretive Vadim Zimin, 53, is facing accusations of taking bribes in his new job in the customs services after quitting as an officer in the security services. Zimin is a retired colonel in the Federal Security Service and had been in charge of the briefcase carrying the Russian nuclear controls, which always accompanies the Kremlin leader. He is known to have performed his role as aide to former President Boris Yeltsin. Now, if he's 51, you go back about what, 21, about 21 years back. So what, at about 30, he was in charge of those things. He's very young. Zimin continued in the security services, rising to the role of colonel under his successor Vladimir Putin. But his precise role is unclear, and only one picture of Zimin exists. All right. He was found with gunshot wounds in the kitchen of his flat in Krasnogorsk, Moscow region. Zimin was found by his brother, who had been reportedly in the bathroom at the time on Monday's shooting. He was laying in a pool of blood with a wound to the head, and an IS 79-9 TM pistol was lying nearby. At the time, his common-law wife, a medic, was away treating the wounded from Putin's war in Ukraine. My God, this article. The incident came as Zimin was facing criminal investigation for alleged bribe taking after joining the customs service in a senior role, reported Moscow Komsomolets. The secret briefcase is thought to contain the launch apparatus for the Kremlin's strategic missiles. The bag, which has a personalized key code, is normally under 24/7 supervision and completely controls Moscow's nuclear arsenal. It is reportedly supervised by an armed security officer who accompanies Putin wherever he travels. The briefcase, called Chejet in Russian, was developed in the early 1980s and was shown to the world for the first time in 2019, with its content being viewed up close on TV. The secret briefcase is thought to contain the launch apparatus for the Kremlin strategic missiles. Unbelievable. Putin is known to taunt the West by insisting the officer carrying the nuclear codes is visible behind him. He did this in April when attending the funeral of ultra-nationalist politician Vladimir Zhirinovsky in Moscow. The visible presence of a top military officer with a briefcase was thought to be a chilling sign warmongering Putin would deploy devastating nuclear weapons. Yeah, in people's cuckoo heads. Yeah, he's going to the funeral to start a nuclear war right there and then. What kind of brain can you have? Yeah. And the visible presence of the top military officer with the briefcase was in thought to be a chilling sign warmongering Putin could deploy devastating nuclear weapons. According to local media, although the case is often seen in the hands of an aide alongside Putin, there are actually not just one but three in total. Each is accessible by the three most highly ranked officials in the Russian Federation. Oh, I thought that he's the only one here, the dictator, the only one in control. Nobody else moves. And you know what I mean? See how these guys contradict themselves from different, if you read different articles on different subjects, they reveal information that on the other article they deny. Like Putin is this dictator who nothing moves in Russia without him. He doesn't consult with anybody. If someone looks a little bit at Putin in a wrong way, he's going to disappear. If someone even utters something, they're going to find something on that guy, going to throw him in jail or simply poison him, right? This is when they want to portray all bad. And then you have articles like this or others articles where they say that Putin inner circle, Putin discussed with the Security Council this, Putin this. Why is he even bothering to just pretend? If he's so tough, why does he have to pretend? Well, I'm the boss here. I'm the king, so I'm doing it. But no, it's just, I mean, he wastes a lot of time wasting with other 20 people who have to show his balls in front of everybody else. I mean, this is our childish thoughts, behavior, if you want to, oh my God, look at him. So which one is it? So right here tells you that there are three of them who have access. It's not only him. How come? Oh, in case he has an heart attack and anything gets blocked, there are many other methods to retrieve codes. It's other procedures like, it's three other people who have certain access to certain information and they go over there and they have secret passcodes and so on. But it's not, oh my God, they have to be all together. And there's methods if Putin all of a sudden kicks the bucket, but nevertheless. So each is accessible by the three most highly ranked officials in the Russian Federation. Observers say that most unusual aspect of the briefcase is that the launch button is actually white and not red as it commonly thought. Because movies, boys, movies. That's why it was red. So we have another an article here from a different outlet, the World News, from the same date, and it's having the same. It's having the same information, but some a little bit more. Says here that he was under house arrest in a criminal case and he denied his misconduct, that is the bribery charges. He says the Russian media reported he tried to commit suicide. Well, what can you do? And then it says that he was discovered by his brother. He laid in a pool of blood. Yeah. Well, it's that's, how should I say it? What is the reality over there? I'm pretty sure that they will say soon that this guy wanted to assassinate Putin or something, or was colluding with the West, and therefore Putin gave an order personally to have this guy. Everything is possible with his child brains here. Nevertheless, I thought it was an interesting piece of news, and obviously he was under investigation for bribery. It doesn't surprise me, but it surprises me this. If you are a retired officer in those kind of services, you have a very, very very high income for all standards. I guarantee you. And I guarantee you, I will say that again, I'm not going to say the third time, like once his name, Peter, denying Jesus. Anyway, or how do you call it, getting rid of Jesus. Oh, no, this wasn't me. What? All right, so nevertheless, that's it with this article. Stay tuned. I'll come with some more news. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.